Here I am, with Matisse, wontumi. He is ranked number 3 in the country at 86 kilos. So Matisse, how did you get into boxing?
So basically, I was getting in trouble. Obviously, I was getting in trouble with like youth. I was getting arrested for bad like knife crimes and just anti-social behaviour. So when you get arrested, when you're underage, you got to go. There's a thing called YOS in it. It's Youth Offending Service. So basically, you get arrested, go do it in cells, whatever. Then they give you them in it, and they got to do like bare little activities and that to keep you off the roads or whatever. It's like community service in it. So obviously, there was like horse therapy, just like unpaid work, usual stuff, and then obviously boxing in it. So my youth worker, obviously I lived in Bognor at the time, in my Little Hampton. So my youth worker used to have to take me to Little Hampton to Brighton. First it was Worthing, then it turned to Brighton because the like WBC cares were doing these boxing programs. So that's originally how I got into it. I went there like a couple times, thought he was dead. Generally weren't interested. Telling my teachers what to do and that, so I thought fuck that. Went back on like crimes and all of that stuff. Like 2 years down the line, I started getting arrested for like some serious crimes and that, innit. So, long story short, I basically got arrested for like 2 knife offences and GBH. And then after that, I was looking at prison time, innit. So I thought fuck that. Just got in the gym, mate, and just put my head down. Now I'm here, innit. Literally, ain't left since really. Pretty much it.
How would you say you mentally have changed as a person since you started boxing?
I think I'm a lot more calmer. Obviously, I still get mad sometimes, and I'm not like the calmest person. I think I'm a lot more calmer, especially when you're younger. You feel like you've got something to prove, innit? I feel like that's why a lot of kids get into all these like gang fights and just fights and do this silly road stuff, innit? You feel like you've got something to prove. When you box, there ain't nothing to prove, innit? Like you're fighting people in the ring every day, and you're training, you're keeping fit. It just keeps you grounded, innit? As a person, it just teaches you discipline, respect. Like, just because you know how to beat someone up don't mean you should always beat someone up, innit? It's bigger than that. So I think that was like an overall thing.
For people out there that have never seen you box, what can you tell them about your style, and what boxers would you say that you box like?
You know what? I couldn't say I box like any other certain boxer. Really, my style was just. It's not angry. It's just. It is what it is, innit? It's just a fight, innit? Like
Pat Brown.
Pat Brown. Aye, bro, that's a compliment, you know. I'll tell you, he's a G, bro. He's a G. Honestly, my style is just. It's a bit raw sometimes, but it's just a lot of heart, innit? So yeah, I just hold my heart when I box. I put everything into it. I always put everything into my training. I'll do my best. I try to box the best I can, but sometimes I get scrappy. I'm quite bad for getting scrappy, if I'm being honest. It's probably my biggest flaw. But yeah, just it's quite explosive. Just me. You'd have to see to understand, innit? Just me, innit?
What is there out there that you're looking to achieve, and have you got anyone you want to call out?
No one to. You know what? Call out, yeah. Brad Casey. He's actually sent me a message to my gym. More time grabs here, fam.
High performance meals.
Up, fam. You know about Moonies, you know about Moonies. Anyway, Brad Casey, innit? He's actually messaged my gym recently for a bout on the 8th of December. So I've been due. You know that one kid in championships you just never face. I've never got around to it, but he's always been there, innit? I wanna box him. That's people-wise I wanna call out, innit? Like generally saying championships. That's the wrong time for that, bro. Jesus. Anyway, for championships, yeah, I'm saying obviously I've got the ABAs coming up January times. After that, Haringey, and yeah, I just wanna learn my experience in the amateurs, learn everything I can, and eventually turn over professional. But obviously, you've got to get experience first. Get a couple ABA titles, Haringey, box internationally. You've got to get experience up, and I don't want to rush it. Alright, go on, boss.
And who do you want to shout out? Any of your trainers?
Everyone, honestly, I want to shout out all my Brighton whole gym. Chris Craig, Sean Stepney, Ben Pringle, Mattise. Shout out my mum. My mum's a huge part, family, my nan. Steve from Little Hampton Peru, bruv. If you know, he got me on when I was like raw, like straight there, innit? From Peru. Obviously a lot goes into boxing, and it's not just you. Like your team have to take you to the fights, coach you, all the hours in the gym. Like it's a long process, isn't it? It's not short.
Well, thank you, Matisse. And the next interview is going to be with this young, established gentleman right here. As we can say, he's a flyweight. He doesn't have much of an appetite either. Let's see.